Hi, it's James. I'm just going to quickly show you how to do keyword research for social media. As an example, I will actually use the word social media. So you can see here on the left hand side, go to keyword suggestions, and once the tool is open, you put your keyword in here. So we're going to use social media. You can see this blue box here is selected, which means we can do multiple searches on top of each other to add to the search results. So obviously at the moment we can only do UK, but that's going to expand out into all countries. And you can see we can also do just Google, but we're going to do Amazon, etc., etc. So you click on the word search, and you'll see this positive and negative folder come up underneath. You can see I've used a token on that. So there's the top 1,000 positive keywords. And then I'm going to go back and I'm just going to add something like social media for. So that's going to be social media for, I don't know, WordPress, for construction workers, for accountants, for lawyers, for whatever it is. So, and then I'm going to just hit the search bar again, and that's going to add to the 1,000 already results. So you can see here again, it's just working that out, and you can see 1,884 positive keywords. So a positive keyword is a keyword that we think is going to drive the right traffic in order to sell our product or service. And negative is a keyword that 100% we will never ever use. And so this is really, really important as part 2 of the strategy is obviously the paid advertising, which can start as low as just £1 a day in order to identify keywords you want to use. So if we look down the list now at the positives, the hidden feature on the tool is when you go over a keyword, it highlights in blue. So if I go over, for example, movie, so we don't want the movie. Yeah, so all I need to do is highlight it and then just click the button. What's going to happen is it's going to search the left column, positive, and move everything over to the right hand column with the word movie in it. Okay, and as you go down, you might pick on certain keywords. So maybe you don't do this SMM. So here we can click that again. So there's another keyword removed. But obviously what we're actually looking for is to try and clear the list as quickly as possible. So as you scroll down, it's a quicker way that you can actually start to do the keyword research. And you can see here I've just clicked on the word icon, here on the word icons. So we can move that data over reasonably quickly. Now we can obviously export the positive list, we can export the negative, we can export both lists. So what I tend to do is export both lists, because obviously when you do your paid advertising as well, as part of a strategy, you've got the positive, you've got the negative, so therefore it offsets, and therefore the click-through rate is higher quicker. And the positive list, once we're happy with the list, we can just click on this search the volume, and then basically again we've got English at the moment, but there will be other languages appearing over the next couple of months. Click on search, and at that point we are then into our export. So what it's doing is it's just working out a spreadsheet for us, and here we go. So I'm just going to export that spreadsheet and just very quickly talk you through it and why it's important. So column A here is the keyword that we identified as a positive keyword. We've got in column B the number of searches in the month in which we did the research. You've got cost per click, you've got competition level, so how many businesses are competing with you online for this particular keyword, and then you've got a general sort of last 12-month overview. So the reason you'd want the overview is because different seasons, so if you're selling something like hoodies, in November it's cold, people want to buy hoodies. In July it's warm, not so many people want to buy hoodies. So you'll notice the data here is very vague. So at this stage we're just trying to identify what keywords are the best keywords for us to sort of attract the customers we want to the site. So the only true way to get truly accurate data, so no matter what keyword tool you use, it will never be accurate, okay? And that's why we don't really worry too much about that at this stage. The only true way to get the real data is to do your paid advertising, because that data is going to be unique to your business. The other columns I'm looking at are columns C and D, which is the cost per click and the competition level. And as you scroll down, of course, everyone's trying to get these high value keywords. You can see high value as in lots of people searching. But if we go down to the lower volume searches, so let's go right down here, you start to see these little gaps here. Look, you can see that, where there's nobody bidding against you with low competition. So here you can see there's 8,100 people. So as you go down further, a lot of people think you need, or they want, 1 million people on their website. They don't want 1 million people necessarily. What they actually want are the people who actually want to buy your product and service. So again, as we scroll down, let me get down a little bit further, you'll start to see, let me make this a little bit smoother. Let's try and get that down as quickly as we can. So here you can start to see the lower volumes where there's only 110 people looking, low search volume, but again, there's nobody bidding against you. So you could be able to get these 110 people on your website at a low cost. You can see the data's clustered because they're pretty similar in the terms. So disadvantages of using social media for business. You've also got here social media risks for business. Social media sign for wedding is actually 26, and so on and so on. So that's how you do keyword research for your social media. But ultimately, you know, a lot of people do keyword research and they say, oh, what do I do now? Yeah, what you do now is the Logic digital marketing methodology. And when you sign up for the tool, you will actually get a series of videos actually walking you through the methodology and what you need to do. We have got a paid-for service as well if required. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch the video. If you like the video, thumbs up. Thank you.